Welcome back. In honor of Money Monday, we're taking an inside look right now at the latest competition to sweep the startup business community across the world. And it's all happening right here in our own backyard. We're talking about what's next for the 43 North Business Idea Competition, which has gotten underway. We're excited to welcome Andrew Polk-Rebeck, the executive director of the competition, to the studio this morning to fill us in on what's next. The applications have been taken in, and provide us with some of the numbers. How many applications did you get?
Yes, we got 6,932 applications. Really significant number.
And those numbers are from all 50 states here in the U.S. and from 96 countries around the world. How did the news of this competition spread so far?
So we did a kind of a multidisciplinary outreach. We were on the road. We hit almost 30 cities throughout North America. I personally visited India and Israel, various cities within those countries. And then social media was a really big facet as to how we spread the message.
And just to rewind a little bit, this is all part of the Buffalo Billion plan from the governor's office in order to launch startups here in Western New York.
That's exactly right. And Governor Cuomo's leadership on this has been paramount, really, to our ability to get this out into the marketplace as successfully as we have.
And the grand prize is $1 million to launch your company.
That's right. You got a top prize of $1 million. You've got 6 $500,000 awards and 4 $250,000 awards. On top of that, though, we're pairing it with free incubator space, mentorship, and then they all access the Startup New York program. It really is collectively a tremendous opportunity for companies.
So by January 2015, we're going to have all of these new startups right here in Western New York launching their businesses or continuing with their existing businesses or existing ideas. How many of the applications were received locally? Or were local applicants?
Yeah, so that's a good question. From Western New York, we got 635 applications. It's a tremendous outpouring, I think, of the local community and speaks to the entrepreneurship and innovation that exists right here within Western New York.
That's right, and that's about 10% of the total applicant pool. Again, we see that number again, 6,932 applications altogether. Where does it go from here? What's the next part of the judging process, and who are the judges?
So we start the judging right now this month. We'll be completing the judging within about the next 3 to 4 weeks. Judges really are subject matter experts. These are folks from all around the world, quite frankly, that understand the technology, they understand the business, and they understand the finances of these companies. They'll be judging them all online, 3 judges per application, and we'll come up with the hundreds plus semifinalists at the end of this initial process.
And now, will this initial process take a little bit longer because you did receive so many applications?
So the initial anticipation was about 1,000 applications. Wow. The fact that we got a tremendous amount more than that means we're probably going to look at a little bit longer period just to make sure that what we result in really are the best applicants moving forward.
Now let's talk about the applicants themselves. Did you see that you were getting mostly products or services? What kind of businesses were applying to this?
We received absolutely everything. You know, we received some that would be specific products where they were already selling them out in the marketplace. We received some that were just ideas, and they covered all industries: high-tech, med-tech, biotech, life science, clean tech, advanced manufacturing, everything that you can imagine. And I think the real value of it is those are the types of industries that are really going to drive the future economy, not just of Western New York or not just of the United States, but really global. And so we see these as great opportunities to come here, take advantage of the resources that exist here, and grow successfully.
And the entrepreneurial spirit really is alive here in Western New York right now. It's a great time for this to be launching. We were talking a little bit before about entrepreneurs. Do you think it's something that people are born with, that spirit?
I think some people are, but I also think that it's something that people learn and that they can ultimately get into. I don't think there's a single person out there that hasn't at one point or another had that dream, what if I went out and did this on my own, or I've got this great idea. And it's really about trying to connect with other people that share your dream, can share your passion, can help you in marrying up what you bring as skills to ultimately be able to develop a business.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much for coming in and filling us in on everything that's happening with 43 New York North. Of course, like we mentioned, part of what has made this so successful is its social media presence, and we're going to toss things out to Emily Lenahan for an update on how to follow along with this competition online.